Welcome to the stream. I am the cool guy 002, but you can find me at the cool guy 04 on my other page. I am here as a subsidiary of V.A.D.C Entertainment. So, as Anthony, the guy that you're looking at on the screen. I'm here to basically, I'm going to be doing some 3D artwork for you today, and basically try to get some more floor tiling and stuff done for different levels. So, right now, I'm just a little under the weather. I got hit with the sinus monster, and everybody knows how the sinus monster is. Runny noses, runny noses. So, be sure that you have plenty of vitamin C and some lemon. I hardly get sick. So this is like, probably a real first that I've actually gotten sick. Well, it's always right around this time that I normally really get sick, around this time. So, that being said, let me drink some more of this tea. Oof. So yeah, anyways, if anybody's new here in the chat, please be sure to like, subscribe to the channel. It does help us out, and it does allow us to keep on going. I know I need to focus on looking at this camera some more, because I'm trying to look at my face while looking at the camera at the same time. I'm like, face, camera, face, camera, face, camera, face, camera, face. So, yeah, right now I just, it's been a rough one. I can definitely tell you that. And it started yesterday too. Like that sinus stuff started yesterday, and I was just sitting over there, just like, man, that my nigga Sinus, he don't play that shit. He'll come up and whoop your ass and make you like snort all the water snot and everything, and just wada bing, wada boom. Yeah, so remedy: cinnamon sticks, cayenne pepper, lemon. I don't know, this might be a short one today, but like I just said, gotta get to it. My brother was supposed to be in here, but he likes to fight the powers that be. So he'll just say he'll be on Wednesdays, and then it's like, I need you to do it, man, because I need to go out there and make money. And I know it's rough out here for a pimp, especially in the lift systems and stuff. I don't know. You would think that being in the lift system, it would be a lot more easier to, really manage time and make money and all that stuff. But man, it seemed like here lately, I mean, in the beginning, it seemed like everything was all good. Everything was ran right, but got a new CEO, and that dude was just straight tripping. I'm gonna start up in the next 2 minutes. You're gone. Yeah, I'm bald. You know what you're saying. Got the old man hair going on. It's my old man action. There you go. Old man action right there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not an old man, though. Not even in the least bit. I don't even claim that, because you know what happens when you start to claim that you're an old man? You start to look all decrepit and stuff, and you look like you're like that thing from Tales from the Crypt. Then it goes, yeah, I don't want to go through that. So that's why I always try to tell myself I ain't old. Screw that. 35 is not old. I don't care what anybody says. That is the prime of your life. You know what old is? Being 100. 100, yeah, you up there. You real up there. I don't care what anybody says. 35 ain't nothing. That's like a half a speck. It's like a little piece of a speck. That's a quarter. That's barely even above a quarter. That's 35% of loading time. I don't know if you guys ever watched that kind of video before. There was this one video I watched a long time ago where this dude was over here straight saying, yeah, at a quarter of your life, whoop-de-whoop. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Under weather. Let's see. Go to live scene. Oh, it's the full-on live scene. Chat. There we go. So, that being said, mm, that's a good cup. Uh-huh. Let me just set this down here. Get this out the way. Alright, so right now I'm working on textile, basically tiles. And, normally a lot of people, they always just use normal maps and we're like, okay, that looks good enough, we're good. Me, I'm special. I like to use polygons and polygons only. There we go. Let's see, extrude this face here. Put this in like that. That way it gives us a nice, rounded up shape and everything, Oh, got two. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you're both here today. Anyways, so basically, like I just said, industry standard, you're normally always supposed to use normal maps and all that stuff to get the stuff that you actually want. But for me, I prefer, like I just said, that good old fashioned modeling. Because you know what? Remember what I straight said from my earlier streams from before. Unreal Engine could take up to billions of polygons. There was this video that this dude did, which I found just straight fascinating. He did this full forest scene, like an up top view. He didn't go in there because he knew exactly what kind of problems he was going to have if he did. And basically, the scene was running at 30 frames a second, but every time he got to like one of the real heavy dense spots, it took forever for it to get done. So, yep. There we go. So right now I'm working on tiles for casino nights. So right now I'm just, like I just said, I'm making cards for the bottom part. So this is gonna be like, streetwise and all that stuff, and I'm gonna make a sidewalk that's gonna look and represent cars, and then of course, the normal spiel. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this to like a holographic material where it's gonna just be all lit. X on that. Oops. Always unwrap. Gotta simply always unwrap. So let's see here. Right here. Unwrap. There we go. So yeah, we got all those pieces now, baby. I'm trying to break out this really fast, really quick. Oh, there we go. So now, what we do to make it like a card for concrete, we're going to just spread this out like so. That way it matches it, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. Now we'll be cool. We'll go ahead and size this sun down. So, right now I'm looking for my hyper. There it is. Okay, so we need the hyper shade right here. Alright, we're going to use one light material, another one, and one more light material. Because what we're going to do, we're going to go through and we're going to get a whole lot of the coloring and all that stuff done. Oh my goodness. Man, that saves lives. So, we can go right here. We're going to do the boring part, of course. Name it light material. Name it card decal light matte 01, and we're going to do that for the next one. So we're going to press Control C. We're press Control V. We're gonna name this number 2. So we're gonna start with the first card, and then the next card we'll just add more, materials on there. So let's see here. We're gonna call this one card mat 01. Okay, and this one we will call this card mat colored mat 02. Okay. So, wee. Go right here. Let's make this big like this. So much polygon. Well, that's not bad. We ain't doing bad with polygons. It'd be a nice feature to actually use a rig to do that, but we're not gonna go all that hard. There we go. So I'm gonna take mat number 1, mat number 2. There we go. So now go through right here, change the color. Well, that's a Lambert. You don't want Lambert. I want to choose this one. Color. All right. How you supposed to see the color if it's not on there? There we go. Because for some reason it has to render out with glass. If it doesn't, then you're not doing it right. There we go. And as always, let us not forget that you're going to be everyone's hero. Delete that history. Ooh, that was trippy. But with most cards, you gotta sit there, there's the design right there, you know what I'm saying? Then you make another design that goes right on top. Because, it's like being at a casino, but in the future. And do here. Boom. There it is. And then we will go ahead and for now move this out the way, so that way you're not bored with all the details. But that's pretty much what you would normally have to do. Minimize this window right there so you can see everything. And then we're going to go to create and make text. And we'll do it the poly count. Alright. So I'm not going to name it Maya, of course. We're going to do number 7. And then you can always just change oh, it's not scalable. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, I was all the way at the bottom. Well, all these texts are the same to me. Let's see. We'll do this one. Okay, and then we're going to create that number 7. There goes the good stuff right there. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, I'll leave it as tries because why not? I'm going to copy this number 7 and I'll take it. And I'm going to get rid of these 2 right here because I don't want them. Extrude. Pull forward. Never back. Because sometimes when you go through to do the text and stuff, it will just, you know, kind of pop up weird. But let's see here. If I go to gotta change my Lambert color back to gray. And this is what I'll do. I will make this casino card some material. There we go. Make sure we're hitting those angles at the 90. There we go. Put that lucky number 7 right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like a card, you know? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's go. Let's go. Put 1 7 there, and then of course we gotta put the 7 upside down at the bottom part. Make sure it's negative 90 out. There we go. Put that down right there. There we go. And we are going to go ahead and take care of this little situation real quick. Ooh. Anyways, there we go. Alright, so we got that there. And we're going to go ahead and change the color of the material to that nice looking green. And there you go. We got like what? Some nice little design of a card, you know. If you want to really take it there, you know, we could just hit it with that quick design. Put it underneath the sun. Make it real thin. And there we go. First card design done. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the moon design. And I'm just going to simply grab one of these squares. Of course. I'm going to name it from cube. I can show you what I mean. You name it from cube right here. We'll name it moon. Moon shape. Shape 01. No. Ah, my goodness. This being under the weather's for the birds. Man, I'm telling you, this sinus attack, it really did come up out of nowhere and it decided it just wanted to just choose violence. She said you're gonna sniffle whiffle everywhere. You're gonna feel the sniffles. You're gonna go through all that. Oh hell yeah, you're gonna go through all that. Simply unwrap to start it off. That's if you want to throw some texture on there. So we're going to take this. We're going to land this one right here. Extrude the face. G. G. All right. And you know, it's just saying we're going to take that. Right here, like so. I'm going to extrude that face. Like so. Squeeze down. Squeeze the motherfucker. Squeeze it. Oh, squeeze that motherfucker. Give him the cobra squeeze. Like so. And then we'll go through here. This here, like so. Like so. Squeeze, and we will rotate just a little bit, move it up. Alright, so now we get that down, we're going to hit the 3 key. Simple slice, but not the thing that we're looking for, so we're just going to just mess with this just a little bit more. We're going to rotate it. There we go. Give it that sharp angle. And there it is. Alrighty. So word around the campfire is that I heard that there's going to be a new Nintendo Direct. A new Nintendo Direct leak happened. I'm like, man, for billion-dollar companies, how is it that they allow people to just keep hacking into them and be all like, yeah, we got all the goodies. Like, and that's the same thing that goes for Sony and all them other ones too. Like, they hack into them, and then like they really do try to spoil it for everybody. And I really wonder if leaks really mean like, you know, bad business employment with, you know, artists and stuff. And the artists are the ones that normally really do that kind of stuff because they're like really feeling mad that freaking their games are are not being recognized. And then, you know, Sony's like, oh yeah, we published it, and then they're like, oh, you did? So what did you do about all this other stuff? And then you know, they get all mad and huffy and puffy, right? I mean, this is just a theory, this is not fact, but like, you know, I really sometimes think like when it comes to leak stuff, I think employees really do get mad when they don't have their way, and then they're like, you know what? I'm not gonna leave it a surprise. Everybody's getting hurt tonight. I don't care. Sometimes I'll be wondering if they're gonna ever pull off like a Joker scenario. If you guys go and find me the leaker, I will pay you personally $100 million to silence him. And you only have 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sometimes seriously think about that sometimes. It's just like, man, that'd be crazy if that actually ever really did happen. You wanted to ruin, you're mad because you know what you're saying, I mean, you're a part of the experience, but yet you're gonna sit there and try to ruin it for everybody else. You know, that kind of ordeal. That's my big old thing about that whole spiel of stuff being always like leaked out and all that. But here we go. We got ourselves a nice simple moon, because remember, we're not going to see it on. Only thing we're going to see is the bottom of the racetrack. So when you're going around racing, you will just see this. But it won't be too much of an actual detail that you would need to worry about. So what we're going to do, we're going to add another light color. And of course, we're going to name it. So you can name it here, or you can name it in your channel editor. Call this light 4403. There we go. And then what we're going to do, we're going to click on this. Now we got a light. So what we're going to do right here, modeling, right here, mesh display. We're going to soften that edge. Real soft. And we're going to hit 3. It actually looks kind of nice. Like so. Never been good with just doing simple shapes, to be honest with you, but I'm like, you know what, we're going to keep it stupid simple. You know. Just like I just said, you're not going to really see too much of this context. You're only going to just see, like, you know, the stuff at the bottom and, you know, pretty much go from there. So we're going to modify for some left for you polygons. So just move this out the way. It gave me an idea. Perspective. Double moon that baby. Like so. And we're going to add a couple more cards. Keep this one black because that's the card floor. So this one, take these two, 1 and 2. We'll assign that material and we'll give it like a blue color. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll make sure that we delete history. All types, because if you don't have a rig, then don't worry about that part, because with the rigs it's a whole different ballpark. This one will give us like a nice blue, deep rich blue like that. And you know what, we're going to name this card, we're not going to be lazy, you know what I'm saying? Remove this. Remove this stuff over like this. Boom, there we go. Alright. Take the smaller moon. Keep forgetting about that. It's the prime source. Move one there, prime source, and then move one at the bottom, and rotate. And we're going to take that one. me just this like this. Small thin. That way it's not interrupting the moon. There we go. So, let's see here. I think the moon's a little too big, so we'll just make it smaller. There we go, just like that. And we'll go right here. Make this small on this side like this. Yep. There we go. Alright. That's 4 tiles done, and you know what? We're gonna go ahead and open up the text. We're gonna create the text again. So, and this one, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do let's do like maybe 3. Yeah, we'll do 3. Let's see, so we can do triangles or we can do quads, as you can see. And you just simply hit apply. And now we have a 3 there at the bottom. Take that, right there, and simply delete. I'm going to extrude, like so. Gotcha, bitch. Alrighty. So now we got the 3 that we wanted. We can name it, we can put it under the same color as we did the other light. So let's see here. There we go. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So hot. Take off on the floor, bitch. Take that same 3. And you simply reverse. There we go. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Oh. 0, 0. There we go. And there it is. Right, so now we can change the color of this floor light. We'll just do that same green. Or, yeah, we'll just do that same green. This looks awesome. Alright. And then all you gotta do is just simply just pick one more card, of course. Oh my goodness, I am so tired right now. There we go. And just hold it like this. Now we got another card here. There we go. And what we will do. Woo! Oh, tell you, man, them sinuses and this weird weather change that we had out here in Cali, man, it was just, oh my goodness, devastator. Devastator. Oh goodness. Okay, so let's see, we got this card, so we can just leave this as a blank, and then of course leave another one as a blank. So, let's say if we want to, I don't know, I think the design, or another quick design, we could just do like a diamond or something. So we'll just take another square and name it diamond shape 01. And we're gonna go real lazy because yeah, right now my brain is really messing with me right now. But it's like, I'm gonna hurt you, boy, if you keep on doing this. I'm like, please, sir, don't do it to me. Oh, we're gonna do it, don't you worry. Yeah, instead of diamond, we'll call it a sword. We'll just make a cheapo sword shape. Sword. Sword. There we go. I'm gonna go cheap. I don't feel like going through making a diamond. I know how to do it, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm gonna be real simple because we're gonna make our cards in the future look like cards in the future. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So we're gonna take this face right here. By the way, you have stuck with me for 36 minutes, and I truly appreciate you being here so far. Take this. And squeeze this in. And then we're gonna G again. And here it is. Oh, looks more like a needle, but you'll see in a sec. Go. Right, and then we're gonna G again, pull it out. Oh, I thought I got the other side. Oops, hold on. There you go. Get the sword. Oh, there it is. Pull this out, like so. And then what we will do here, make it a sharp edge point. Oh, we did have two, but one ran away. They're like, a sword? What kind of lame-o stuff is this? What kind of lame-o stuff is this? I know. It's hard to keep the attention of your audience when you're silent and you're working and you start to breathe all heavy and stuff. And, go from there. You're like, yeah, we're gonna get this done, yeah. So, and then you take this. There we go. And we're going to extrude the face. Like that. Boom, right? Because you don't know, even on the bottom side, there's also a round off spot. There we go. Quick little sword design. It doesn't have to be all fancy schmancy. It just has to get the job done. So remember what I straight said. Remember what I straight said. Does not have to look all ultra detailed because you're not going to be seeing it that much. It's going to just pass right on by. So there we go. Got a sword design. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to give it the yellow card color. There we go. So, and if you want, we can do it to where it's double cross swords. There we go. Oh my goodness, I am not feeling so hot today. Whew. Working through this, trying to do this 3D and doing that, man. I don't see how a lot of streamers do it. They really get down to get down, especially on the sick days. The sick days are crucial. So let's go ahead and stretch those out like this, right? Uniform scale them in. So now we're going to take this textile right here. Ooh. Well, I need a sip of my water. Hold up. Hold up. Stream number 4, and I'm feeling it right now. Jeez, please. Woo! Okay. Got the swords. So now what we're going to do, we're going to copy those swords and we're going to Control G them. Come on, finally, so that pivot. And what we'll do, we're going to make this real small. There we go. My goodness. Whatever you do, try to dab past the freaking sickness if you can. Hold on real quick. Oh my goodness. I've been sick. Ooh-wee. I hate this sickness. It only started a day ago, so I'm hoping that it ends as quickly as it came through, because man, I'll tell you, that sickness, it just popped up on me like a straight ninja, man. She said, you're gonna get ninja, and that's it. Alright, so this one, we're gonna go ahead and find our text again. Oh, oops, I forgot to do something important. So just in case if you wanted to throw materials on these, I mean, throw textures on these, you could, but always unwrap. You're everybody's hero when you unwrap. No. It's technicalities. Just leave it there like that for now. Because, like I just said, I'm not going to do anything special with them. And that's that. Keep it right there. Ooh, 46 minutes. I can't believe how fast time goes, man. Time flies, like, for real, for real. There we go. And for this one, what was I looking for? I was looking for a text, yes. This one right here, we'll do lucky number. I'll do lucky number 6. Woo-wee. Alright. So we're gonna sit here, we'll create it. Now we got our lucky number 6. We'll take that number 6, right? We'll delete this one because we don't need it anymore because that's where the shape of the nerve came from. So if you wanted to use that, you could go all super deep detail with how you would make it, but for me, I'm like, we're gonna keep this super duper simple. Extrude. So again, I'll show you too. When you go this way, it's gonna just read it like the inside. So always go opposite of that direction. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom, you're done. So take that, move it over. Before we continue, we're going to add the color to the card, to the number. Anyways, so we go right here to both of these. So let's click off of there. We're gonna make this one non-zero. No, we're gonna make this one negative 90. There we go, done. All nice, clean, and put together. Six is the only number that could read 69, and 9 is the only number that could read 96. Crazy, right? How that goes. So there we go. Set that there, and then you know what? We're gonna do one more shape. I don't know how to keep it real simple, but let's see. Got the sword, the moon, the sun, and you know what? I don't know what to do for this last part. Because I mean, I'm gonna have to copy these cards over and then gotta put all the different numbers on there, so it's gonna be a total of 9 of them here. So I wonder what will be a good shape, because it's 4 of them when it comes to gambling. You got the diamond, the heart, the spade, and something else. So I want to go real stupid lazy. I want to do a gold brick. Just a regular diamond, or like a gold or diamond brick or something. Like, oh goodness, this thing's fucking me off. Let's see. So I think what we're gonna go with, we're gonna go with that gold bar. It's gonna be real quick, simple, and easy. So of course we're gonna go right here. We're gonna name it gold bar 01. All right, so that's exactly what we did. We're gonna name it gold bar 01. Keep it dummy simple. Because, you know, in the future they race for credits, so all this stuff is like, you know, past, in the past and all that stuff, so. Oh, excuse me. Take this, go like that. Push it in. This off and then hit the offset like so. It's G. We will move it up and we will give it that round off section. Take that gold color. There we go. Keep it simple, right? Keep it simple. Because at the end of the day, we don't need it to be overly complicated. Because remember, at the end of the day, they're going to be driving all these things. So afterwards, we'll be able to change the colors. We'll add more to our hypershade, which is right here. We'll add more to that, and then basically, you know, give more cars different colors, or just change them up, and then just name it at the file, and then just drag it in there. Because you only do things once if you have to, and then just copy it over and then just change the name and the numbers and all that stuff and just go from there. Oh my goodness. I need to go in there and have that other cup. Alright, so listen. This is the first of the hour. I'm gonna be right back, and I really mean it this time. I'm gonna be right back. So give me a second. I'm just gonna go warm up that other half of that tea real quick, cause yeah, I need it right now. This stuff, man. This sinus attack is just killer. It is killer, man. It's killer. It's gonna just destroy you, man. You know what I'm saying? So be careful of weather that goes around and just, you know, she said, tries to you know, jack you up. Anyways, thank you for sticking around for so far. I will be right back. Give me like 5 minutes. Oh, good. Okay. We have survived the top of the hour. Well, I have. I hope you're doing good on the other side, by the way. But me, I'm just, whew. It is. Let's finish up these cars, and then we're gonna put the street details on there, and then freaking we're gonna be done with this one. All right, we made it to the first hour, baby. Let's go. All right, we have made it. You know, I'm kind of looking dark and jury because of the whole thing. Let's see. Does this lighting work? Pretty sure it should. Oh my goodness. I had to close this up because this is gray outside. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I thought it was gonna rain, but it seems like it's teasing. It's teasing me right now. It's teasing. It's like it wants to rain and then it doesn't want to rain. It's like, come on, just make up a decision. Just go ahead and rain. At least that way I know, you know? Let's go ahead and turn this light down like that. There you go. Okay. Let's see if we can make it to hour 2. I'm pretty sure we will. I just gotta start thinking of some more stuff. It seems like, you know, you do go through creative blocks if you ain't too careful. Let's see. All right. So now we got our gold bar. Move this out the way. Go to edit. Leave history. Got that shadow. Oh yeah, that is a shadow. I was like, what in the fuck? Oh, okay, yeah. Because of this right here, it's gonna just hit that shadow in. Alright, okay, where was I at? Gold bar. Ooh, that was weird. It's a little hot, so I'll surf it down a little later once it cools down. Alright. Take this gold bar. Keep it simple. This gold bar over here. Actually make a cat corner. And we will size it down. There we go. So now we're going to go ahead and add a number like last time. No, oops. Where's me numbers, Popeye? Oh, hold on. Text. We'll make this, let's do 0. There we go. But we'll take this away so we don't need it. Zero. Oh my goodness. Next, screwed. And we'll give it that card light. There we go. Do modify. So pivot. Down. There's that. And just down over here. And there we go. All right. So for later purposes, I'm not going to do it right now. It'll probably be done on another stream, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to take these 4 card designs and we're going to copy them over. We're going to group them together, my bad. So, use group, card, 1. Sheesh. I think this one we already named it. Oh yeah, we did. This one will be a little different, so. Alright, so now we got all those put together. Leave this together like this for now. With each one of these, we're going to go ahead and center pivot. Alright, so pull these out the way. And before we keep on going, we're going to go ahead and go file, save scene as Casino World Card 0. Yep, we'll save that there. Okay, so now we have Casino World Card 01 done. Ooh wee. We'll move on to the next thing. We're gonna go file, new scene. We're gonna call this file World Streets, but we're gonna start with, you know what? You guessed it, box. We're gonna name that such cube. Street. And I'm gonna start off with exactly that. So we're gonna make sure we unwrap, get that going right away. Don't wait till like the last possible minute to do so, because then you'll be sad. And then when you get the shape that you actually want, then you can unwrap it again. Oh goodness. Yeah, this tea is helping out, brother. Sorry, it's just taking forever. And again, thank you very much for viewing my stream so far. I truly appreciate you. Oh goodness. Ooh-wee. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and take a quick break. I don't know why that just took forever, a million years. That's the good stuff. It's the soul, right? I think the sniffle whiffles is starting to go away, which is good. This is now, it's just the whole tired fatigueness. Yeah. Keeping it simple, savvy. Yo, yo, yo. Yo ho, yo ho, pirates right for me. Man, I don't care what anybody sure says. The first Pirates of the Caribbean was awesome. I like the second one too. Matter of fact, all of them were pretty awesome. Man. The way that they actually did the writing, Jerry Bruckheimer was an actual good director, especially when it came to writing stories and stuff. Like, he ain't play about that shit. He was gonna make sure it made sense, and then all of a sudden it was like a whole weird, different little shift that happened. All those politics and stuff got in the way of creative writing, and it just seemed like it really destroyed a lot of Hollywood movies and franchises when that actually happened. I mean, like, of course, you know, there's the rage bait and all in between, you know. Oh, because she's a woman, she doesn't know how to do a lead role, or this dude is gay and they're pushing transgenderism on us, and whoop whoop whoop. Excuse me. I can agree. That can get annoying, but at the same time, though, it was the fact that they did it and they listened to some idiot trying to do that whole, you know, trying to make America weird and strange when we've already been weird and strange already. I mean, like, in your everyday life, it's like, man, you see that stuff and it's like, do I have to truly accept it? I mean, like, I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, I do understand live and let live policy and let somebody find their way in life the best way they can. But if you try to push an agenda on, you know, somebody trying to, you know, oh, if you're gay or if you're lesbian or if you're bisexual, and you're not straight. If you're straight, then you know you're the enemy of the people. You know what I'm saying? And I find that so weird. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. It's just one of those things. You know, and I just really wish that agendas would stop being pushed on people. Because at the end of the day, you know what she's saying, you go outside and you see the sky is blue or it's gray and it's filled with clouds and stuff, or what she's saying, everything's gonna be good. At least it's not poisonous green air. At least we're not seeing that. You know what I'm saying? And if there isn't a whole lot of crime in your city, that means that's a good day right there too. You know what I'm saying? Because you know a lot of people, they just you know they take life. A lot of people really do take life for granted, especially the peaceful moments in life. Like a lot of people take the peaceful moments for granted, and you know it's crazy how that happens. But we always got that one person that always tell us, oh, life is short, life is this, life is that. It's like, no, life is only short for those that want it to be short. If you want it to go on, make great decisions, be happy, and pretty much go from there. Take the stories that you read, especially in books and stuff, take them to heart. You know what you're saying? If there's some things that motivate you to act that certain way, then do so. But just don't see other people agree with what you're gonna do. So that's my whole thing about it. So that's why whatever I do, I always keep a little quiet about it. But as you can see here, 3D is the way I'm going. And we needed these floor layouts because freaking when we were trying to put the buildings and stuff all together for the racetrack and all that stuff, I noticed that it just didn't have that pop. So having floor grids and all that stuff will actually help out a whole lot. So that is pretty much what I'm doing right here and now, trying to make as much floor panels as much as possible. So right now I'm working on the casino one. So I'm gonna go through, make the street, sidewalk, try to put a little bit of detail into it, not too much, because remember, you're not gonna see it as much, and then you move on to the next spot. So hold on. And I can be random at times. I can be very, very random. Spicy. Whew. Okay. Oh, snap. What's up, bro? Oh, yeah. Oh, it fixed. Okay, so you can hear me clearly. That's good. Oh, man. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Hold on, man. Let me get started. Oh. Woo. All right, so the real V.A.D.C, that's Chris right there. He's the other guy that helps me out with all this stuff. We normally get a whole lot of this stuff done, but yeah, like I just said, I've been under the weather here. It's been really hitting the brother. All right, I think I'm gonna do one more thing, and then I might have to call it, because yeah, like I just said, I've been getting bombarded. street wide. So, as all streets should. Stuff at. Oh well, let's keep on going. We'll keep it as even as possible. Let's see here. How much is it? Okay, yeah. Hope it's huge. And what we're going to do, I'm going to add a couple materials and one light material. So this one we're going to name it, of course. Right here we'll name it street. Name it street. This one right there, street. One. And next we'll do and name it accordingly. Now we'll concrete color 02. And then of course we'll go right here, street. Street. Yeah, street. Casino. Also, that way when we go through and put all those details in there, we don't have to, second guess how many materials we have. We got to start up right there, and you just go from there. So let's see. So now, go create. No, not create. We got to go edit. Always delete your history. Always. Always delete that history. Oh, okay, I'll be sure. I'll try not to stop, but I ain't making guarantees, man. I got this splitting headache. This stuff right here is on that. It's on that next level. It's on that next level. Level. Okay. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go right here. File color. We are going to go ahead and we're going to name it Casino Street Color. There we go. So now it actually has that actual street color. And then of course we could use cement, but me, Verone, I like my asphalt. So go to color, change viewport, click. You can see that we have that, and before we keep on going, we'll change it to a different color. What that greenish color to get it started. You know what I'm saying? And then let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I'm gonna move this over here, because you know green is the color of luck, so gotta make sure we have it there. And what we're going to do, we're going to take we're going to highlight it to concrete color number 1. We're going to take that concrete, file, casino concrete. Alright, and then what we're going to do, we're going to, of course, plug in that file. Click on it. There you go, we got some nice looking concrete for that, but we're going to change it to like a kind of like a black ice kind of feel to it, so we'll give it like a darker, kind of a dark tone right there. But we're going to go ahead and we'll tone it up just a little bit more so that way we can see it. There we go. Right here, boom, boom, done just like that. Like, hey, we got us a nice, you know, a nice little section, woohoo, right? But remember, we also want to make it, you know, kind of like an intersection crossing too. So do this, take that right there, so. We'll make it wide, not like that. So we'll take these, move these to the side. Take these, move these to the side. We're gonna widen them up and fatten them up. There we go. So, ooh, ooh, wee. Punch them all. I gotta punch this wouldn't be simply sound. I gotta be like, get rid of all these curses. Be like, There we go. You gotta give yourself a little motivation. There we go. Oh, the twills. So I'm gonna take this right here. Let's stretch this in. There we go. That way we're like making those those nice little dotted lines. You know, normally what street colors normally have, but this one's gonna be a little different because, you know, well, not too different, but you know, different enough. There we go. Oops, I have to set that down right there. Move this out the way. Let's see. Ooh, kind of like a teal color. So, definitely don't be lazy. Don't be lazy, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to have laziness going on. Oh my goodness. There we go. Right there like that. And we're gonna do sober. He's sober as a gopher. Like he's really huge. And this will be the part where we assign new material. It'd be walkway. This could be like the building concrete right here. So you know where people they put all their fancy smashy buildings and stuff and place them on that nice concrete slab. Take one of these streets right here and then you just simply move it over so that way it can have like a parking lot kind of an ordeal going on. There we go. Let's see. I'll take this copy color. And we'll smack it with another concrete file. Headache from hell. When you get those, you drink the water. I think I'm starting to feel a little bit better. No more drama king. Do this nice looking marble. That's right there. Go this over like this. Take that. Sorry, fart incoming. It's that Wario stats right there. There we go. So we got that there. So this will be the building where it's going to have all the stuff on there. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into the color. Throw it out. That way it's not so vibrant. Be like, hey, this is where buildings go, right there, smack dab in the middle. Put a couple buildings there. These will be the sidewalks. Let's see. If we really want to go futuristic, you take these. And you put them to your will, like so. Gotta squeeze them. Just fit like so. And you take that face. Alright, and extrude it. Be soft. Give it a nice offset. Right. Give that nice offset right there. You know what I'm saying? And then you G it and you do it again and just poke them up like this. G. And G. Give it that, yeah, that look right there. And then what we're gonna do, hit that V.A.D.C material on there. Actually, no, we're going to delete that V.A.D.C material. We're gonna add light material, and we're gonna call this C1. Kino Street Light 01. Alright. So now we're going to go through and pick all those. Alright. Assign that. So now we're not doing this again. Oops. Take this and just simply copy. Alright. You go to that light and then you can change to whatever color you want. Oh, we made it up to 1 hour 36 minutes. Okay, I better start picking up the pace. Okay, there we go. That way it adds to it. If you want, all we gotta do is just unwrap them. Because remember, when you unwrap, you save lives. And you're just gonna size it up. Here we go. Done. We ain't doing nothing else. Alright. So take those and copy them over. Go. So now we got that all there. We'll go ahead and with those buildings, I'm going to just put this right there. I do, yeah. Oh my goodness. Water. Water is the key to life. There we go. So now we have two places where we can put small buildings on this side and then we put huge buildings on this side. We got a little walkway over here, and then when you put the buildings there, you can just add the little walkways and details if you want them there. But for the most part, this one's done. Go ahead and delete this. Alright, but I will be right back before I have to use the restroom. goodness. Hey, 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 hey. I have made it back. I'm back and better than ever. There we go. Alrighty. I can do the overlay chat on. You want to look at my other face? Anyways, Streamlabs. Oh, looking for game capture. Boo. I'm making the games. I can't freaking focus on that stuff. Anyways, I mean, I do play video games time after time, but you know, the only video game I play is that Marvel Contest of Champions, so that's what I normally be playing. But anyways, so we got our standard ground and everything here. Press file. We're gonna save this. We're gonna save this as casino floor. Casino floor. Name it Casino Floor Plan 01. And then what you want to do afterwards, well, what we want to do afterwards, we're going to build on top of this. So we're going to just do like a ramp, so that way, you know, it makes it look like, you know, the streets are the thing that you make. It's going to be hilly and all that stuff, and you don't have to put too much detail into it. So take that box. Name your cube. Hill Street. There we go. Casino Hill Street. There we go. Oh man. Woo-wee. That silence pressure. I don't want that energy. It's gotta go. Because you know, I need to do work. I've been lagging it here lately. And I need to get on the ball. So I can't sit here and afford to feel this whole sickness and all this stuff. I know it's there, but it's gotta go. I'm not gonna sit here and claim that I'm just ultra sick. Even though I did just start yesterday. But I will bounce back. So let's see. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this and so what we can do, since we're gonna, you know, name it another file, we're gonna change the color, but not yet. Take that edge and downward like so. Take this face, we're gonna pull it back. Give it a mild like hill. So we'll one grade it like last time. There we go. And then what we're going to do, we're going to wrap a loop. And we're going to go ahead and give it There we go. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? All right. We're going to take that concrete that we made, apply it there. Move this over like so. Squeeze in. And there we go. Alright. Now we got that grade, right? We take this. Control G this. Copy. And move over this way. Like so. And then what we're going to do, make this really, really huge. Okay, so there we go. So there's that. Take these like so. And what we'll do, take these faces. That way we don't overstretch it too much. Alright, stretch them down. There we go. Take these. Goodness, my head. Ugh, yikes. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. I think we did like three things so far in 2 hours, which is really not that bad. It's not bad at all, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, we're actually making pretty good time. Ooh, excuse me. I'm just one belching somebody. Just burp. Get that burp. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Grab this here. Maybe some over here like that. A little more extra. Go. Now you have this nice street tile right here. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call it right here for 2 hours from now. I just need to take a quick rest break because, man, my head is pounding right now. It is on straight just like after you went to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the stream at 1 hour and 55 minutes for now. I will be back on a little later. Probably like 7 o'clock. And I'm gonna try to do at least 3 more things and get 3 more of those things done and just go from there. But when it comes to making street tiles and all that stuff, especially for, your game, oh my goodness. Lemon juice. What can I say? Just make sure you keep it like as super duper simple as possible. So, and I did straight say we're going to change the color on these, so that's what we're going to do. That way, when you're going through and we're going to add all the details and stuff on here for the floor panels, it won't look like, the city is floating on just thin air. So we'll have all this stuff down there at the bottom. Then I got to make, props for like the tracks and stuff. So that way it makes it feel like the tracks and this. Because I think that would probably be some pretty interesting gameplay if we made the tracks like kind of integrate into the city drive with some of the stuff. I think that would actually be a pretty interesting thing to do. So yeah. So for now, like I said, I gotta take me a quick mental break because right now my mind, man. Right now, the freaking sinus pain is really kicking my butt. Yeah, I'll have to fight past it one of these days, but, well, I will fight past it. It's just, right now, I just don't feel like doing it. So, and plus, I don't think you should stream while sick either. So, I probably might have way more stuff done outside of here. So, for now, you guys saw me work on the casino parts. And there we go. So that'll be the street right there. stupid, dummy, simple. Alright. I want to just say thank you guys a lot for coming out to the stream. I'll probably be, like I should say again, I'll be streaming later on today. And, you know, I want to just say to everybody that did show up today, peace, love, and hair grease. You guys are freaking awesome. You're amazing. And I truly appreciate the fact that you actually stuck around to watch me for a full 2 hours. Get a lot of this stuff done. Like that really means a lot. So, again, peace, love, and hair grease. If there's sinus pressure and all that stuff that you're going through too, please be sure to get you some lemon, cayenne pepper, and some vitamin C. It does save lives. You don't need any sugar. Oh, and some honey, because honey also helps too as well. Put it in a pot and you got yourself a nice brewed tea. And yeah, pretty much go from there. So yeah, I think I'll be back on around 7 o'clock and I'll do another 2 hours. So 7 o'clock I'll be back on. Hopefully I'll be refreshed and good to go, and we'll just go from there. So bye. I'm trying to wait for it to enter the last 2. I want it to be an even 2 hours if we can make it there. So we got like an hour, like a minute and like 30 seconds left. But hopefully you did learn something today. I mean, you don't have to really learn anything. I'm just hoping that I was kind of entertaining. But yeah, this is pretty much what developers really do. We go through and we make stuff like this, and you know, just saying, make sure that you know it builds to the game and all that stuff as well. So yeah, there we go. Just add that there. Just do these last minute little touch-ups. So we got buildings right here and then street side at the back. You know what you're saying? So whenever people have to go through buildings and stuff, they can go through the back side. So yeah. Yep, that's pretty much it. Probably the next stream that I'll be working on, I'll probably be working on tunnel covers and all that stuff, and just basically going through and making sure that basically we have stuff that's going to be destructible and traps and all that stuff, and go from there. Alright, peace, love, and hair grease. Bye.